you know, I think this is a great, great, great fun way to cook artichokes.
Because children really enjoy.
They love the pulling of the artichoke leaf.
And they know the more they pull, the more stuffing will be in.
That's right.
Yes.
So we're making the stuffing now. I just had a clove of garlic, and I'm going to chop some parsley. Now, this is my mother's recipe. I didn't ask her about it. I just did it from taste memory. So, Mom, if I'm doing anything inappropriate here, please let me know. Chop really sort of fine the parsley with the garlic.
Doesn't have to be too fine.
Not too fine? Okay.
No.
Then I'm going to listen to her.
Are you going to put some of these in? Because
The
they have
stalks?
more flavor if you cut them small.
Who knew? Parsley stems go in this stuffing. That's a new thing.
Well,
okay, I'm just going to chop a little bit.
Very nutritious and a lot of flavor in them.
Now, see, you learn something new every day from your own mom after all these years. All right, I have ½ a cup of breadcrumbs, and I'll just dump that in. And then cheese. I'm going to grate about ½ a cup of cheese.
And now, what kind of cheese is that?
Well, it's not Parmesan because you taught me to use Romano in
Yes,
this. Is that right? Why do you love Romano so much?
Well, I think in some dishes it has more flavor. It's
A little
tends
punchier,
to-
right?
Correct.
About
And
½ a cup.
And what you can do if you are a little bit afraid of Romano, mix it with Parmesan.
Or you could use Parmesan. It just doesn't have as much power, right?
It won't get everybody's attention quite as fast.
I love that. We want to get everyone's attention with our
Absolutely.
artichokes. All right, so this is all our stuffing is. Remember that we cleaned all of our artichokes. You know, artichokes look a little intimidating if you don't know what you're doing, but please don't be intimidated. All we did was clip off the edges and chop off the top, and Rose just opened it up a little bit. So this is why don't you start stuffing, and I'm going to open this one up.
To get the Greek way, you add oregano.
Right.
But to add a little punch to this, if you have fresh thyme, it's good. If not, yes, it does. It's really
So make it your own is what she's saying.
Exactly.
And that's one of the things that you always taught me, and why I wasn't too intimidated in the kitchen, is just to make it your own. Now, you've loosened up the leaves a little, and as you mentioned, especially the kids, they want to get a big chunk of cheesy, bready yumminess in their bite. So I'm putting, I don't know, about 3/4 of a teaspoon and stuffing it in there. This one's nicely stuffed, and I'm going to place it here in the pot, and we're just going to keep stuffing and placing. I'll take one more, excuse my reach. And we're just going to keep stuffing these artichokes. I'm going to put about a cup of water, maybe 2 cups of water, till it's about 1 inch up into the pot, and then we need to get the top on. And it cooks on the stove for about 35 to 45 minutes. If you're not sure if it's cooked or not, just take a knife and stick it into the bottom of the artichoke, and then you'll know if it's tender, and then it's all ready.
I have something to ask you.
Uh-oh.
Have you missed one of the ingredients?
I don't know, have I?
Yes, because you drizzle a little olive oil
Well, Mother,
all
that's
over
what we're going to
everything.
do when we get them all done.
Well, I always did it before they cooked.
Okay, I'm going to get the olive oil. I'm getting the olive oil. I want to do it your way. Drizzle it on top. Just a little bit on these two. And then we'll put it on the rest as they get done. Get water in the pot, put the top on, and get them on the stove.